Today I'll be showing you how to build a door in Unreal Engine. So it'll be a door like this that I've made over here. I've made it a few times. If I move my character over here, you see you've got this door, and you can't go through it, and it tells you you've got no key on the side. But this is our key. It doesn't look like a key, it's a ball. But you collect that, and then you can go through it. And this one's double-sided, but I'm not making a double-sided one because it takes too much time. So you can pass through both ways, and now all the keys are gone. We're gonna have to make a new one. So, start, you want to go to whatever folder you want to make this in. I've got a folder for doors. You want to right-click, and you want to go up to Blueprint class, and then press Actor, and then you can name it whatever you want. I'll just call it Door. And you can go in there, take it out, and you go up to Add, and then you can go to Cube, you can make a cube, and then you can make it skinny like a door, just make it like flat, and then, you can also add a little collar to it as well if you want, just to make it pop. And then you want to place that in your world. It might be a little bit small, but you can shape it up to whatever size you want, like this. Got these walls here. I can make sure they're actually in the walls. Down, and then we can stretch it out so it fits the space. And then now we can drag our character back over here. And then now we've got this door, and you can't go through. So now we're going to make the teleport. So go onto the door, you want to go to Event Graph. Well, actually, we're going to go, it's here in the details. You want to scroll down, and you want to go to Events, and you want to click on Component Hit, and then you want to cast to the third person character. Mine is just called BP third person character, yours probably is as well. And then you drag the other actor over to the object, and then you want to create a teleport, and make sure that you're teleporting the character and not the wall. And then for now you can just select whatever area, like whatever location your character is at the moment to teleport to. Make sure that you're putting these in, putting the right values in, copying them over, make sure you're not adding any extra numbers, because I've done that before. And then you can drag your character onto the other side of the wall, don't have to turn it around. And now we've got this wall, and we can teleport through it, and then we can just teleport back out again if we try entering on the other side. But I'll make these walls a little skinnier, it'll be a bit easier to get them. Right, that's much better. But we only want to go through it if we have a key. So now we have to go to our third person character, and you want to create a new variable and call it key, but I've already got one called key. And make sure that it's Boolean, so the red little circle thing. And then go to your door, in between third person character and the teleport, you're going to go branch, and then from the as third person character you want to get the key. So this will get the key variable from the third person character, and you connect it to the condition. So if the key is true and you have the key, you can teleport. Then just take the key away, go back to as third person character, and you want to do set key. Then after you teleport, it sets that you don't have a key anymore, so you can't just infinitely teleport. So now I can only get through if I have a key, which is very sad, but we can make a key now. So you can go to wherever you want to make your key. I'm just making one in this folder. You go right click, go to blueprint, press actor again, and you can call it key. But I'm going to spell it another way because I've already got something called key. And then you can go in there and you can add a sphere. We're not going to do a fancy circle, it's too complicated. You can just do a sphere. Or if you want to add in your own, like if you have a custom model for a key, you can do static mesh and then select the mesh for the for whatever key you want. You can do a cone. Let's do a cone. Yeah, wait. Whatever, we'll just do a sphere. So this is our sphere and we want to make it overlap everything. So that means when we place it into our world, it's a bit too close to our player. Let's spin the player around as well. Face this way. That means our player passes through it. And then we can go to the key and we can go down and we can press on component begin overlap. And then you want to cast the player again. And then as third person character you can do set key to yes, so now you have the key. And then you want to destroy the key, so you can't just collect the key again and get infinite keys. So now if you go into the world, I've got the key here, now the key's gone but I've got the key, and then I can jump through the door, but I can't jump through it again. We need more keys for that, so why don't we make some more keys. And now this doesn't work with multiple, so if you collect like 3 keys, it's all just gonna add up to 1 key. That's alright, because you shouldn't need 3 keys in one area. Let's get this 1 key, we can pass through. And then we can't pass through now, but we can go and grab another key. Pass through. Can't pass through. And now we've got another key. We can pass through. And now it's all good. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.